Hobbies for adults. Whether you're looking for something new, something to de-stress after a long day of work, or something just to add more fun to your life, hobbies are the way to do it. But the tricky part is finding one as an adult. Before we start talking about any hobbies, let's understand why hobbies are important as adults. We get caught up in the 9 to 5, and that's okay. Not really, but it's okay. But sometimes you just get tired of the work, eat, sleep, repeat cycle, and hobbies help you break that cycle. That or the third place. Look at my video on the third place. I talk about it there. It's fun, I think. Personally, I enjoyed it, but check it out yourself. But yeah, hobbies are good. They're fun. They're something to relax, and there's something to help to break the cycle and find balance, and hopefully even spark creativity to other people. Plus, they can be good for your mental health, which is like, a 10 out of 10 nowadays. Now let's break down hobbies, right? Hobbies can be physical, creative, social, or learning. I think those are like some of the key components of any kind of hobby, is something that kind of scratches those areas. And those are the kind of hobbies that I think benefit the person the most, especially as adults, because we need enrichment, because life is stealing every form of fun we have. And if your hobby is Twitter, get off Twitter. That is not a hobby. That is a sign of mental illness. You deserve better as a person. Physical hobbies help you stay healthy. I know it's in the title, it's kind of obvious, but that tricky part after the age of 25 where it's like, I could go work out or do anything physical or binge watch a TV show on Netflix. You kind of got to determine what you want to do because no one's telling you not to do it. But yeah, physical hobbies are fun ways to help release endorphins and reduce stress, like yoga or dancing or even rock climbing. Whatever makes you feel like I need to go out here and physically do something, that's a good physical hobby. I know my friends personally, a lot of their hobbies are gyms. And that's cool. That's not really for me. I'm not the gym guy, the gym rat, the gym bro type of nigga. You feel me? That's not me. But people really like that shit. And I respect anyone who does. If it's helping you do better and feel better, there's nothing wrong with it as long as nobody's getting hurt. Gotta put that caveat there. Some of y'all niggas are wild. Creative hobbies are perfect for people who want to express themselves artistically, obviously. Artistic niggas, stand up, put your hands up. We are here. We are visible. I don't know how to rhyme and phrase it in that, so we're not going to do that. But if you like painting, drawing, photography, and even knitting, anything that can help you satisfy that creative itch, that need to create, I think that's what creative hobbies for. For me personally right now, currently, it's YouTube videos. It's a form of outlet I like to use right now because I enjoy editing right now, and it's been fun to do the last few videos, and I'm going to keep doing that for a bit. Or writing. I haven't said yet, I'm writing a book currently in my free time, and been kind of hesitant on it, not gonna lie. Writing is hard, takes a lot of time, like a lot of fucking time, but I enjoy the process so far. I'm kind of allocating certain days to either do work, school, YouTube, and book writing, so my time schedule's kind of a lot right now, so book writing has definitely been kind of pushed down a little bit. But it's still there. It's on the docket, and I'm going to get back to it eventually. But yeah, creative hobbies are so fun because it allows you to do creative things. And I know it's kind of redundant to say it in the name, but I genuinely don't know how to express how fun it is to be creative and create something without doing it yourself. It's an amazing feeling until somebody tells you that it could be better. Then you kind of want to just die. But if you ignore that feeling, it's so fun to be a creative. Social hobbies. You like doing stuff with people, and that's cool. I am not the type of niggas. If you like doing stuff with people, more power to you. I am envious of you, but I also do not want to be you because I enjoy being alone and at home and comfortable. But like, if you like going out and hanging out with friends and, I don't know, maybe going to a cooking club or stuff like that on the daily, more power to you. I'm not a bar guy. I've never been a bar guy. I've tried it. It was not for me. I don't have the mental and energy battery. Not the mental, fuck. My social battery is not that strong. So if you got that Duracell type of social battery for social hobbies, I'm jealous. But if you do enjoy that, hanging out with your friends, going to bars, clubs, dance halls, all that stuff, such a cool idea. Like, it looks fun on Instagram, but I'm going to stay on the other side of the screen and not worry about it because that's not me. Learning hobbies. If you like to learn, envious of you. I know I'm in school, but I am so envious of someone who actually enjoys learning. Like, I don't hate learning, but at the same time, I'd rather not learn. I know that sounds crazy. like that's genuinely how I feel. If you enjoy learning languages, super envious of you. Like, I know people that speak 3 languages, and I'm just like, damn, bro, English is kind of hard. Have you heard me talk in these videos? I stutter all the time. If you don't hear those stutters, it's because I cut them out. But like, still, like, I'm so envious of niggas that speak like 2 to 3 languages. That shit's so cool. respect too. Like, just, you guys are great. Now you're probably wondering, how do I choose the right hobby out of those already mentioned? Do what you do best. Maybe try them all. Maybe see what you like. Maybe join a volleyball club. Maybe learn a language. Maybe try drawing one day. You know, just, you gotta do what's right for you, right? And you need to find out what that is. And it's hard. You know, it's never fun. You know, trial and error is never fun. But you got to get through the trial and error to find a good result, right? So you just got to kind of do that sometimes. But it's most important to give yourself permission to experiment. Allow yourself to get lost in something. Even if it's something kind of scary at first, you still got to try. You know, you got to put your best foot forward, even if you don't think you'll like it 30 seconds after you put your foot forward. Just, you know, try. You trip, you fall, you know, you get up, you dust your shoulders off, you bust your knees, whatever, and you try it. You still try it. You know, that's just life. And that's the part that's kind of hard. So if you do that, you do good when it comes to trying new hobbies. Another hobby for me that I didn't previously mention is I'm a giant, you know, like anime, manga, manhwa fan. You feel me? I am definitely one of those guys. So one of them black kids. I love fucking nerd media, shit like that. I don't like Star Wars. Just gonna put that out there now. Not a Star Wars guy. But everything else, I think is super cool. Like, man, I'm like the biggest nerd you'll never meet, because like I was definitely raised in the early 2000s where we were kind of like closeted about being like giant anime nerds, so we had to grow up on YouTube AMVs and then never talk about it with anybody, especially in my neighborhood and where I was going to school and stuff. We just, as a black kid, if you were nerdy like that, you were not telling people in the early 2000s. You are now, because it's a lot easier and it's like, you know, anime, so it's like more widely accepted. But in the early 2000s, you were not telling people you were nerds, and because of that, like, I had to be kind of quieted about my hobbies. But eventually, you know, as an adult or in college and high school, it became more cool and accepted to be in a nerd culture. I think mostly because of the MCU. I think the MCU really pushed that. And because of stuff like that, like, you know, I made a bunch of friends just being myself. And that's the thing about hobbies, right? You could do them alone, but sometimes, if you're lucky, you know, you find other people with the same passion as you. And it's fun. And then you can do hobbies together. So yeah, in the comments, if you're watching this, what hobbies do you think about trying as an adult? I know it's not the most fun as an adult to try to find a new hobby, but I promise you, on everything, if you get off of Twitter, TikTok, and just try something different, 30 minutes a day, your life will change. I promise you. Because if you've been on Twitter at all since Elon Musk has bought it, it is just the worst. I mean, it wasn't, previous Twitter was like bad, but it was like bad, but you understood how it worked. New Twitter is just the worst. It's so bad, and it's just, it's so bad for your mental health. And TikTok is just like brain rot. It's fun brain rot, but still brain rot. So just, you know, find a hobby, take 30 minutes out your day, experiment with something new, you know, try reading a book. I know this doesn't sound crazy, but for a lot of people I know, they don't read anymore. It's like a weird undervalued skill as an adult, but yeah, read a book. It might be fun. Try to go rock climbing. Maybe look up a running club, something, you know, it's not going to hurt, and it could be really fun. So I recommend giving it a try and enjoying yourself. And if you do try one, I don't know, maybe leave a comment, come back to the video, like it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.